Namaskar. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, and very good evening to all the viewers, and good morning to all USA viewers and the global viewers. It's a pleasure having you all here with me, and I would like to wish everyone a very, very happy Independence Day. And my name is Anu Benikati, and I'm from Dallas, and I Asia News show host. I'm very, very excited to be here with you all today to share a very special exciting news with you all. iAsia News Music has, as you all know, previously presented many music events and concerts, and I'm very sure that you all had a great time and enjoyed all of those listening. And on behalf of iAsia News team, thank you so much for your continuous and great support. Please do continue as you're doing. And I would like to talk about a very key person who is giving her heart and soul towards it and working day and night in making and bringing these successful shows of melody of music. Well, I think it's time for me to introduce her and giving some stepping up a achievement that she has come for another milestone. She has been associated with the Indian Space Research Organization. You all know it's known as ISRO, and more specifically with the ISRO Satellite Center, ISAC, for over 30 years now. And she actually started as a project coordinator and led as a lead senior scientist for many organizations. And she has co-authored many scientific papers as well, and project specifications and technical manuals, and also a satellite configuration documents as well. So I'm very sure that you all have heard of Mangalyaan. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, she was one of the key person responsible for the success of India's first small satellite, um, HAMSAT, and also various other crucial missions that you have heard of ISRO, like a Cartosat, AnuSat, which is mine, Astrosat, and Chandrayaan, and finally the Mangalyaan. So, and well, also recognized by the government of India and Sir AP and also Abdul Kalam and Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and for her dynamic contribution to this space science. So she pocketed many awards like a President's Guide Medal representing Karnataka and a Best Actress more than three times for the state level drama, and dynamic leader by CII, and also outstanding contribution to space science by Space Officers Association as well, and a Women Achiever Award. That is one of the best one. Wow, that is like a woman of wonder. This one was given by Lions Club Bangalore, and she has been judge and a chief guest and to many events to contribute her wisdom and expertise and talent. So, along with her performance in TV serials, she's also a trained Bharatanatyam dancer and a Carnatic musician and a karate black belt master as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me an immense pleasure and pride to welcome and introduce my colleague, the most talented host of today's show, Melville Mehfil, iAsia News music presentation of its very first episode, one and only Vidya Sagar. Thank you so much. Vidya Sagar, please. Thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure. And I would like to congratulate you and also welcome to the team. Thank you so much.
Hi, hello, and namaste. Happy Independence Day to you all. Thank you so much, Anu, for the great introduction. This is a warm welcome to all of you to Melophile Mehfil. I'm sure you all know what Melophile is. Melophile means fanatic about music, and Mehfil is obviously a get together. So here we are, all you wonderful people who are crazy about music, and we are going to give you something out of the world. Music, dil se, just for you. Okay. Uh, the association with iAsia News comes from a musically family of mine. which was recognized by Dr. Krishna Puttapati. And thank you so much, sir, for having me on board. And we have a great team now. Krishna ji, Anu, myself, Akhilesh Vashikar, and Panindra Gaulapalli. A good team, small team, working our best. And that's the connection with IASA News. And I'm thanking Dr. Krishna, and very happy to be on board. So we get on with the evening. You all are here to listen to the dual voice wonder. Actually, he doesn't need an introduction. He's a household name because he's that famous. But yeah, so as we welcome him, this is the video trending now on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook.
Come closer to the mic.
Come in. Okay, so here we go. I think all of you are in doubt whether this was sung by a person. Is there some digital gimmick in it? So here we go. Right on to Sairam Iyer in Flesh and Blood for you.
Namaskar.
Hi.
Greetings to all of you. Greetings to Vidya. I mean, welcome to the world of anchoring and moderating.
Thank
And
you.
I got to know more about you now. I don't know whether you should be introduced or I should be introduced now, because there's so many feathers in your cap, which I just got to know about. Wow. It's amazing. And here's wishing all of you
Thank you.
amazing, wonderful Independence Day, 74th Independence Day. I think that's historic. We are just a year short of, I think that's a Diamond Jubilee, which it's going to be. So I'm extremely excited about that. And thank you, Vidya, for being my moderator today. Such a pleasure to have uh, a person with so many achievements to her credit. I mean, amazing. You just say that this is not rocket science, but I'm actually with a rocket scientist. So I think it's going to be a wonderful combination of art and brains.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
It's just passion for music.
Amazing.
Yeah. So this video that's trending now on all the social media, Vande Mataram, would it be apt for you to start and tell these people that actually you sung it? There's no gimmick.
Just fellow with a mustache, uh, with a Facebook still. So wait. Okay, and then today, I think there's been a concerted effort to make sure that there's no music background again. Nothing in the background. It's only my iPad and myself. So you're there, and all of you all witnessing this program here today. So here it is for you and for the amazing nation that we all form a part of. Whichever place in the world you're from, uh, patriotism, I think, is the word. And here it is.
Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram,
Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram.
Sujalam Sufalam Malay Jashitalam Satya Shamalam
मातरं वन्दे सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां सस्यश्यामलां मातरं वन्दे
मातरम
वन्दे मातर
Wow. Just amazing. Just amazing. Okay. Everybody has seen a lot of your interviews and they know that, and you've explained how it is, but just a small review about how you got to know about this dual voice and yeah, and how did you take it forward from there?
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the 4,658th
I
song.
know, I know.
That's a crux, the whole thing. Like, as a kid, I had this small the mellifluous voice of a small kid, which sounds so girlish. I mean, even in movies, you see in Hindi Bollywood movies and all, you see Lata ji, Asha ji, or Kavita Krishnamurti, and these kind of singers singing for children. So, as a kid, even if I wanted to sing in the so-called male voice, if I wanted to sing a Rafi or a Kishore, it sounded like a girl singing. So I guess I made the best use of it with some good encouragement from my parents and my peers. I landed up listening very keenly to Lataji and Ashaji's songs because they've been my idols. And I try to replicate their smallest nuances, like sticking my ears to the tape recorder uh, or the radio. And it used to be amazing. And that's how it started. But as I grew and got into adolescence and my voice went through the natural course of transition, that's when my voice cracked like it does with every other teenager. And well, they say in Hindi, "Ghar ka na ghat ka," so my voice was like that. So it was cracked. The only thing I can compare it with was probably an intercom. So whenever I tried to do that, it would be, oh, don't ask me. It was, but that forms a part of the story, isn't it? That makes it
Yeah.
interesting because
Yeah.
I say very easily. There is no great fun in it. So this is the way it was, and that's when I used to sit at my altar and sing to the Lord, with my croaking throat, and say, "Okay, if you've given me this, take this as well." And I had some detractors, some of these elders who used to be very much amazed by my singing as a child. And once this happened to me, they started saying, "Okay, now it's come to pass. Get back to studies types." The attitude changed, but I still had the child in me, and I used to be very much affected, and I missed this beautiful, charming voice of mine. So that's when my internal fight with the Almighty. I guess he decided to. I mean, he was in a good mood and decided to bless me with 1 plus 1. Yes,
Good one, very interesting. You had recognition from various music directors, isn't it? Naushad, Lakshmikant Pyarlalji, Kalyanji Anandji. Whom do you cherish the most?
oh, wow. Uh, Actually, you're actually landing me in trouble. But Anandji Bhai asked me this, and I go for Little Wonders as well. I used to be there with performing with Kalyanji Anandji, and he asked me, "Aapka favorite kaun hai, Sairam?" Because he used to like me a lot.
Mm.
So I used to say, "Hardy Burman," and he liked it. Generally, if you're in front of a music director, it's expected that you give their name. But for me,
Right.
Panchanda is he's an amazing blend of and a bridge between the vintage and the new, and he was far ahead of his time. And what an amazing composer he was. Not that I don't appreciate the rest of them; they all are greats. I mean, masterpieces of and Salil Chowk, SD Burman. Take the name and they all like amazing. Naushad Saab, all of them.
Yeah.
And I got to know about Anil Bishwas pretty late because I used to be a part of this group called Keep Alive, where I used to sing. There used to be a tribute to all these greats, and
Mm.
that's where I got to learn some of the best vintage music, which I had never known about. Because for me, everything started from Mehal Aayega Aane Wala. I wouldn't want to go before. But it's thanks to this group that I got to learn some real amazing vintage classics. And I got the amazing lifetime opportunity of meeting all these greats like Naushad Sahab, Manna De, uh, I met Anil Bishwas, who later on, in that concert, he came running up the stage and hugged me and announced to the audience that this boy is the eighth wonder of the world. So,
Yes, I've
that's
heard that. Yeah. Yeah. That must have been an amazing moment. Yeah.
Amazing. I'm Khayyam Sahab. I missed all these greats, and I'm so lucky to have met them there.
Right. What would be one favorite song that comes to your mind immediately of all these legends? Immediately.
So, you're landing me again. There's so many. There's one Madan Mohan song which is very close to my heart, Mairi Mein Kaise Kahu, which is an emotional number.
Mm.
Even Hemant Kumar's songs like Khamoshi Tum Pukar Lo is very close to my heart. Though I don't sing too many Hemant Kumar numbers, but then these compositions are amazing. They touch you and you get goosebumps. I remember crying to the. Suddenly, I was actually with some of my friends and they were playing the O.P. Nayyar classic Dil Ki Awaaz Bhi Sun, Rafi Sahab.
Mm. Mm.
Years, it was of joy. They were all worried what happened to Sai. I said, "Stop it, let me enjoy. This is ecstasy." No, they wanted to know if I went wrong. I said, "No, music." So only music can actually, trigger that kind of an emotion in you. There's so many of these amazing songs. Yes.
But what comes to your mind first? Just sing something that you would like the best. I mean, if somebody asks you, sing now, what would be that?
मायरे
Wow.
मैं कासे कहूँ तेर अपने जिया की मायरे मैं कासे कहूँ तेर अपने जिया की मायरे
That's a song.
Wow. 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 And which is your favorite of Anil Biswas ji's composition?
Wow. Anilda, I learned all these songs. Look, I tell you, again, there are two songs of his which I like.
Mhm.
I mean, these songs, not many people would know because they're all such classics and pretty much old. But there was this, again, a Lata classic, very difficult. I don't know after how many years I'm singing this, or even I'm trying to attempt it. So really trying to. There, no?
सांझ की लाली सुलग सुलग कर बन गई काली धूप आइन बायन बेदर्दी मैं चुनती रह गई फूल इंतजार और अभी और अभी और अभी इंतजार और अभी और अभी और अभी इंतजार और
It's a classic.
Awesome. Just awesome. Just awesome.
A very scary number. These songs that seem to really best of the state and be
But you do it with so much ease, so what's the problem? Anyway, I'm
nice.
playing one song now and you need to talk. You'll have to talk about that.
They're all eternal. What's that? But get it.
One second.
Oh, I thought
This is one of your initial albums, right?
not.
Yeah.
So,
So let's get to know what is it about.
amazing. I mean, that was a great experience. What happened actually? I had given a tribute to Panchamda, and that was so very well appreciated by some music companies. And then I was approached by BMG Crescendo to sign up with them. And
Mhm.
my composer Santosh Nair composed this amazing album because he knew the whole range of my what I can, my personal range of singing. He's one person who has utilized it the most. And then
Okay.
the person who started Keep Alive group was Mr. Manohar Iyer, who happens to be a lyrics writer himself. So he wrote the lyrics for this album. So when it came to the title song, and they didn't know what should be the title. So the first thing is, because ऐसा भी होता है. तो he said, why not have ऐसा भी कभी होता है. So kind of a thing.
Oh, that's how the title came. Yeah.
So
ऐसा
he,
भी होता है.
ना यूं ना मुझे देखो ना, देखो तुम ना क्या है, सॉरी, ना ना यूं ना मुझे देखो ना, क्या है मुझ में यूं अनोखा,
जो है जादू है, देखो तुम न खाना धोखा.
धोखा न खाना, भी कभी होता है, बोलो ऐसा भी कभी होता है. ऐसा हो सकता है. So answer is
हाँ, कभी होता है.
हाँ हाँ, ऐसा भी कभी होता है. And then we
The
had
video is actually very interesting with two mics, one in a male voice and one in a female voice. Yeah.
so it was a take on this हम दिल दे चुके सनम song, आंखों की गुस्ताखियां, आंखों की, the video that. So they did the whole thing, they recreated the same set, and the makeup and everything. Actors are also, they looked like that, and all. So they showed a lot of goof ups happening on the set. That was very interesting. But they showed as if there was a live, पहले के ज़माने जैसा, there was a live recording about to happen. Fingers didn't turn up, so the director is worried, and he says Kannu Saab. He meant Annu Saab. So Kannu Saab में तो बर्बाद हो. मेरे दोनों male और female singer didn't turn up. So, so I'm the struggler, who goes there. I'm trying to say, please listen to me, type ऐसा. And
good
बहुत
one.
मजा
Yeah.
takes it in his pocket, but then when they're struggling with each other, ना क्या करें क्या नहीं, he says I will sing. Then I go on to the mic. They say okay, करके वहाँ से they start the shoot. The whole process is amazing. Because I remember when I was there for the shoot also, all the actors in the set, they had no idea ये मुच्छर बंदा यहाँ क्या कर रहा है, and suddenly the female song started. And then slowly they got to the because the mic was on, talkback को मेरे हाथ में दे दिया और बाकी बताया. तो I remember even the camera fellow like camera से शक्ल हटा करके he was shocked. And then history.
This,
And then MTV.
yeah.
As the Ubarta Sitara for the first month of the new millennium.
Yeah, that's what I was just coming to that anyway. You answered my question already. We talk about the other album, the Mantram.
Oh, that one, yeah. What
Yeah.
this I was because all this was during the course of my student period, and Alice Coltrane, the late wife of Sir John Coltrane, the great legend. She was visiting India to seek the blessings of Sat Sai Baba, who happens to be my guru as well, a follower of Sat Sai Baba, and that's how my name is Sairam. So she was here, and she happened to be at Dharmakshetra in Bombay, and my father happened to meet her, and she was invited home, and she came over. She got to know that I sing as well, and I had no idea about who she was and what she did because she was in a saffron sari. And then she said, "Son, why don't you sing something for me?" So I took the tanpura and we started playing. Satyam Shiva Sundaram. And she closed her eyes, heard me sing, opened her eyes, said, "This boy is born for music." And she very, very coolly asked me, you can imagine a teenage kid being asked, "Son, would you like to come to America, to the US, if you get invited?" Which I want.
Wow.
सारे लड्डू फूटने लगे ना. Why not?
Yeah.
And to my amazement, she left for the US, and just a couple of months after she left, she shot a letter, and I was being invited to represent India for the Sir John Coltrane's festival, and that was a very big thing. And that was the very first time when I went there, and there I performed.
You got
with
to perform with them. Yeah.
I got to perform with them. I got to perform with the legendary guitar maestro, Lo Santana, and that was amazing. And I didn't know him, but then he
That
comes
time.
and pick with this kid, and that was amazing. And then I also recorded with them. So that's how that album happened. And, oh, it was amazing. Some 50 odd
It was
choir
amazing,
in there, and
yeah.
it was a great experience.
Right. But you've also sung for various music festivals, right? the Khajuraho Music Festival, and
Yes.
a lot of them.
So many of them. Yeah.
So
I was
yeah.
as a kid, uh, and I used to sing for Odissi dance. I have, by the way, I too have learned a bit in Bharatanatyam. Not many know about
Oh,
that.
so nice.
And I used to sing for Odissi. And the guru who taught Odissi to Meenakshi Shishadri also used to, I used to sing for him as a student. Then he was very keen that I learn Odissi, and I said no, Baba, because Odissi में त्रिभंगी वगैरह, तो मैंने बोला नहीं, गाना भी ऐसे गाऊं और वो भी करूं तो हो चुका, तो इसलिए myself.
No, no, but
But
Krishna sir has given me a go ahead. You can sing dance also if you want.
well, my singing, I do remember fun. Actually, where I sang for the Odissi, the Khajuraho Dance Festival. में मैंने जब गाया, when I sang, I remember some magazines who came up to me and they found my singing very interesting. It is classical based singing, which and I had write ups, and it was very funny, where मेरे मूछें भी निकली नहीं थी, and I was being called Vidwan Sairam Iyer and all that. It was very funny. And that was Odia singing Odissi, and it was very nice. Again, some of my when you talk about some of my most memorable experiences, I think the Odissi dance singing will be there in that list. Yes.
Right. Yeah. See, your first, I think, one of the most oldest videos, Kuhu Kuhu, has something like 2.5 million views, and Wo Jab Bhi Yaad Aaye has something like 5 million. Satyam Singh Vishwam also has something like 1 million. And Abhi Rajao also around 2 million. So, any one of them for us, please.
You got to ask me what you want. I mean, I'm here for you all. All the
Kuhu
fans
Kuhu,
in.
please. This is a personal request from Preeti Rao.
Okay, here, Preeti Rao, a few lines of Kuhu Kuhu.
कुहू कुहू बोले कोयलिया, कुहू कुहू बोले कोयलिया, कुंज कुंज में भोरे डोले, गुनगुन बोले आ, कुहू कुहू बोले कोयलिया, सज सिंगार ऋतु आई बसंती, सज सिंगार ऋतु आई बसंती,
जैसे नार कोई हो रसवंती,
सानी दम दनी सा
गम गम धनि सा रे धनि धनि ध रे धनि ध रे धनि धनि नि धनि नि धनि मद द मद गरे गम धनि,
सज सिंगार ऋतु आई बसंती,
जैसे नार कोई हो रसवंती, डाली डाली कलियों को तितलियां चूमे, फूल फूल पंखड़ियां खोले, अमृत घोले आ,
बोले कोयलिया.
Just amazing, just amazing. Just 2 lines of Jab Wo Jab
they're
Yaad
all
Aaye,
like,
please.
for all the people who, for them, I think I checked a few of the comments, and then I had my friends and well-wishers, also my profile handlers, who used to keep telling me as to these are the kind of comments. So I remember some of them literally गालियां दे रहे थे मुझे कि this fellow is not singing, he's cheating us. I take it as a compliment because probably I think so. Even recently,
No.
come and sung Ikrada Ek Meera, which again I guess it's come to close to 2.5
I
million.
was getting to that. I was getting to that.
I'm eating it good.
That has like what? How many millions of views? My goodness.
Right?
Yeah, but that was for Sufi score, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah. That post
Tell us
COVID,
about.
I'll
Yes,
tell you what.
tell us how it was. That series was actually very mind blowing.
I'll tell you what happened. Uh, COVID happened. I mean, it hit all of us
Mm.
suddenly like a bolt. Everybody, each of us has got jolted by it. But believe me, friends, and I'm sure you know Vidya how it is, because I'm a person who's extremely positive minded, and I took this in the absolutely perfect spirit, and I loved it. And for once, I could stay back home and relax, and I haven't seen as because I am actually a movie buff. I like to watch so many movies in the theater. But then I didn't watch movies and I could connect with all my fans and well wishers all over with so many messages. Now it is multiplied. Uh, so at that point in time, there were lots of people who were going on Facebook Live and stuff like that. They were, and I had a lot of demand. People wanted me to do that. But then I didn't want to go live without the right sound system. And that's very important. Uh,
Mm, mm.
Being
Yes.
a professional, a celebrity, it's not easy because you're immediately judged, as you know, and especially with my kind of singing, people, they start passing comments and the expectation rises and stuff like that. So I didn't want to disappoint anybody waiting for the right sounds. I had the sound system, but for some good reason it wouldn't work. So I was waiting for things to settle down and trying to contact my sound engineer and stuff like that. And because of the lockdown here in Mumbai, it was difficult. And suddenly, out of the blue, I was approached by the Sufi score guys, and I knew they were doing an amazing job at it. Which was being done in a studio with the right permissions and everything in place. And when they
Mm.
spoke to me, a three a three concert series kind of thing, uh, it was interesting, and I had the freedom of choice of songs and stuff like that because the kind of songs I've sung in Sufi score, the ones who have heard me sing, I think they were also pleasantly surprised to see Sairam singing songs which they haven't heard me sing earlier on the various YouTube channels that they have heard me on. And some absolute classics. Though I was asking for trouble because I did have some sound glitches. I remember I had a tough time with the monitoring because many people who have seen me actually sing with a smile on my face were seeing me cringe and make
Yes.
trying to adjust my
Struggle.
headphones that. So I was a little upset about it. But uh, the organizers, they came to me and they said, Sairam, no, it's in your favor. Because if had you been singing only smiling, which I generally do, it seems people they weren't willing to believe that I was singing. They thought it was pre-recorded and I'm just lip syncing. And even now, when people watch the video, they are not willing to believe that I've sung those songs. So, well, that's an amazing. Thanks so much for those
So,
amazing words.
so we'll have एक झलक हो जाए, please.
किस गाने का सुनना चाहेंगे आप?
इकरार एक मेरा.
Okay.
एक राधा एक मीरा दोनों ने शाम का चाहा अंतर क्या दोनों की चाह में बोलो अंतर क्या दोनों की चाह में बोलो एक प्रेम दीवानी एक दरस दीवानी एक प्रेम दीवानी एक दरस दीवानी.
Without music,
Wow.
without a
No,
tanpura,
it's amazing.
and your raw voice, no reverb, no
Yeah.
masala. जैसे गले से निकला आपके
But
पास
everything
direct.
is सही है, but वो सूफी स्कोर में तो it has gone to millions, सारे views.
Yep. What is it?
We'll take you down memory lane with one more song.
Mm-hmm. Oh. am awesome. Yeah. I,
Yeah.
I need
So,
an anecdote of how it happened. It was very interesting.
yes, that's right.
I,
That's right.
I was meet not a I wasn't there for a musical concert. Basically, I was there for a meeting, and
Mm,
because I've even given playback in some movies and stuff like that, but I don't even remember the names. I'm sorry, but lots of my
mm,
concerts were happening, interviews and
mm,
stuff like that. And
mm,
I remember I had to go and meet a producer, this person,
mm,
the coordinator, and
mm,
it was very funny. I remember. I mean, I had all because I'd flown down to Bangalore from a concert. I had only these क्या बोलते हैं, all glam sham kind of dresses, not meant for meeting. Because it was a backpack kind of a thing. I was just a one dayer. So then I decided to take a hop in Bangalore types. And so मैंने कहा my cousin was there. I said ठीक है यार तेरा एक मेरे को शर्ट दे दे whitish कुछ भी दे दे लाकी नहीं तो गौरी टाइप्स है ना ऐसा नहीं चाहिए करके. So I borrowed a shirt of somebody. I mean, my cousin, imagine, and I wore it. And I went for this meeting. The minute we entered this, glass building kind of a thing, and suddenly, I mean, I saw a bunch of people, some karaoke club kind of a thing. They were, there was, they have an artist whom they encourage and stuff like that. It was his day. So, उनका चल रहा था वहाँ, I guess something I got to know later. इन्होंने मुझे देख लिया. I was there all over the क्या बोलते हैं, TV9 and stuff like that. These people recognized me, came accosted me and said, "Yes, you have to come in. You have to come in. Please come and wish this budding singer and stuff like that." I said, "No, I'm not prepared for this. Please, we have got a meeting." तो ऊपर भागा मैं. I was actually for a way to escape from there, ना कि निकल जाऊँ कहीं कहीं और कोई पतली गली. But unfortunately for me, that was the only exit. So when I started slowly coming down, these guys are actually waiting there. They wouldn't leave, and they pulled me in. And now I didn't have to say no to them. So I said, "Okay, आपके लैपटॉप में क्या है मुझे?" And I happened to see this year आते हैं मौसम में ना. बोला ठीक है ये बजाओ. So I just played. And I just sang. I just took the mic and sang. And I think somebody in the crowd there, उसने मोबाइल पे वो गाना शूट कर लिया. They took then they shot video. This made a mobile video. And I know only so much. And the next thing I get to know is it's there all over the world. Because wherever I try, and even at the airport, and I say, "Hey, he's the same guy, same guy." Here आते हैं मौसम. Wow. Even Caribbean.
good, man, good.
मुझे किधर Suriname, Guyana, I mean funny places. And even Southeastern, it was amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean that's how
इसकी दो लाइन गा लीजिए ना. Absolute classic.
ये रातें ये मौसम नदी का किनारा ये चंचल हवा ये रातें ये मौसम नदी का किनारा ये चंचल हवा
कहा दो दिलों ने कि मिलकर कभी हम न होंगे जुदा.
ये रातें
ये मौसम
नदी का किनारा
ये चंचल हवा
ये चंचल हवा
ये चंचल हवा.
Too good, too good.
So that's
Sai, tell me how many sing. Yeah, sorry.
I was singing all Latas for you, and suddenly there was an Asha Bhosle.
Because we're coming to that, your naughty side.
Go ahead.
Okay. No, how many languages do you sing in? Can you sing in? Sai?
Look, I mean, I haven't kept a count, but then I sing in most of the Indian languages I say because
Right.
not that I know all those languages. We generally have a supervisor who helps us with the songs. So
Right.
yes, this question is thanks to my geotalks. They have also edited and they have posted it. But look, I don't know
Yeah.
too many song languages. If you ask
No,
me
I'll ask you for just one, because for all the Kannada audience, Namma Kannada
Oh.
audience in the
Because we have
US, it has one it is almost 1 million views. So you know which
Oh,
song I'm talking about. And
of course
this
I
will
know.
go for good. Yeah, this will go to Anu.
ಒಲವೇ ಜೀವನ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ
ಒಲವೇ ಜೀವನ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ
ಒಲವೇ ಮರೆಯದ ಮಮಕಾರ
ಒಲವೇ ಮರೆಯದ ಮಮಕಾರ
ಒಲವೇ ಮರೆಯದ ಮಮಕಾರ
ಒಲವೇ ಮರೆಯದ ಮಮಕಾರ
ಒಲವೇ ಜೀವನ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ
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 Wow.
But
Happy
you
Anu?
know, give you because I know US has got lots of Gujus, Madrasis, Gujus, all of
चलो
them.
तमिल हो जाए एक
आपको
तमिल
में क्या कहूँ मैं यार मेरी अपनी
तमिल और
मातृभाषा
तेलुगु हाँ आपका
अच्छा
मातृभाषा है
तो मैंने उसमें गाया नहीं था तमिल में I love this song is dedicated to mothers
हम्म,
அம்மா என்றழைக்காத உயிரில்லையே அம்மாவை வணங்காத உயர்வில்லையே நேரில் என்று பேசும் தெய்வம் பெத்த தாயின்றி வேறொன்று ஏது அம்மா என்றழைக்காத உயிரில்லையே அம்மாவை வணங்காத உயர்வில்லையே there's something about this song
okay.
I would like to the actor is Rajinikanth who happens to be originally a Maharashtrian and who has sung in Tamil he was performed in Tamil he is known he
Yes.
celebrated in the Tamil industry the composer is none other than the great legendary Naushad Sahab I mean amazing
Yes.
isn't it
Yes, yes.
I mean it transcends all barriers basically na music this
Correct,
is what
correct. Music, yeah, music just answers the barriers.
it is sung by a Malayali singer Yesudas
Correct. तो full एक मिलन हो गया
what better example than when you talk about
music
unity in
connects
amazing unity in diversity where music transcends all this and I think I don't know why people are stuck somewhere but like Mohammad Rafi Sahab, when you talk about bhajans Mana Tadapata Hari Darshan Ko Aaj is something which melts your heart when you listen to it and get goosebumps even thinking about it he's
true
an ardent a Muslim a proper amazing what is it I don't even get the right words for this yaar वैसे एक इंसान I mean he was so divine
correct yeah
and he sings this beautiful bhajan
yeah
and I think any god will sakshat unke samne aa jayenge na will manifest and Naushad Sahab so these kind of things can only happen in a country like India because we celebrate unity in diversity coming back to languages talking about Yesudas and Dasatin and Malayalam songs okay what I had sung on Geo was different here I'm going to try and sing something else for you just a line of കുടജാദ്രിയിൽ കുടികൊള്ളും മഹേശ്വരി ഗുണദായിനി സർവശുഭകാരിണി
കാതര ഹൃദയ
സരോവര
നെറുകയിൽ
ഉദയാങ്കുലിയാകൂ
മംഗളമന്ദസ്മിതം തൂങ്ങൂ
കുടജാദ്രിയിൽ
കുടികൊള്ളും
മഹേശ്വരി
ഗുണദായിനി
സർവശുഭകാരിണി That's Malayalam for
wow so very nice very nice
you. You are now in Telugu. What do I sing here? Okay, one line of. It was scary. No, multiple songs. Okay.
కళ్ళల్లోకి కళ్ళు పెట్టి చూడవెందుకు చెప్పలేని గుండె కొత్త పూడ్చుకుందుకు మన మన అన్నది ఒకే మాటని నాకిన్నాళ్ళు తెలుసు. నువ్వు నేను ఇద్దరు నామంటే నమ్మనంటూ ఉంది మనసు. ఆ, ఆ, ఆ,
That's a nice song, Raji. So here I'm giving a tribute to various.
So many artists, music directors, everybody.
I'm trying to work it out. I
Yes.
have to talk Korea again. Uh,
Mm,
because when I the Odyssey dance, but
mm,
right now because I'm singing for this amazing composer who's again based out of Bangalore, Sharat
okay.
Bardhan. He
Mhm,
happens essentially he is I think a professor in a catering college, and
mhm,
he met me in '99 when I was there for the South Screen Awards. I think the performance I'd gone for that, and I'd gone to this hotel for dinner, and he happened to
mm,
be there,
mm,
supervisor. So he met me and said,
mm.
I'm a composer. I want you to sing for me someday, sir. And then I happened
Okay.
to be in another recording where he bumps into me in that studio and he says, there, I got you. You're here, sir. Mera we sing for. And as I had mentioned, it was supposed to have multiple artists in it. You know,
Mhm,
like Mohammad Aziz, Sadhna Sargam, Kumar Shanu, and so many other singers, who were supposed to sing this album for him. But I sang this one song for him, supposed to have sung, I should have sung in the male voice, and he said, try the female also. I sang it in
mhm,
the female voice so much. They all, in fact, liked it
mhm.
so much that I sang the whole album for him. So
Wow.
the whole, but I'd like to repeat this one song which I had sung there as well. Two lines of this.
Please, please, please.
तुम बिना के नहीं.
तुम बिना के नहीं है जगते हैं सरो
दिबक चिरो शांति आनंद प्रेम निरंतर
तुम बिना
के नहीं.
so that
Wow.
was
Amazing,
amazing.
amazing. Yeah,
There's
you've
nobody
been
else.
singing for. Mm,
Yeah,
sorry,
please go ahead.
just got
No, it's
overlapped. No, you're singing for so many music directors, and why not into the forefront and playback singing side? Why not?
I want you to know
Was that
one
a
thing.
choice?
In a way, a choice, yeah, I would say. It's not that I
Yeah.
haven't given play regional languages. In fact, if you go to Savan, not that I'm very proud of it, but then there's a Gujarati movie for which I've sung, and I've sung some random songs. The whole movie has got only two playback singers. One is the Sudesh Bhosle, because it was Amitabh Bachchan
Mm,
in it. So for Amit
mm,
ji's
mm.
voice, a Sudesh ji, because I can't get that kind of a baritone. So,
The baritone.
but I landed up singing for all the other actors in the movie, including the hero,
Right.
the heroine's mother, whatever. I mean, you take the name and I've sung all the songs. So it has got some weird number of songs and styles which I've sung in. And but talking about Bollywood, my album happened, and I realized that people, they get stuck generally, with the person who's singing the songs. Whenever I
Mhm.
sang female numbers, whenever they heard me sing that, they had a prejudice that इसके male voice में कोई problem होगा, probably he's not able to sing that and stuff like that. So uh, I didn't want to get into the mode of breaking all these things because I wanted my music
Okay.
to speak for it. So, and then I had an amazing composer in Santosh, my friend, who knew the whole range that I could perform in. And then I've got so many others whom I've sung for. So, but I have personally never been into marketing my stuff. Even now, I
Mm.
don't monitor my YouTube channel, which was started by another friend of mine, actually. So I have got all of you, who was they're all. In fact, I have my fans now sending me messages on Insta and everywhere. That sir, I mean, we heard you for the very first time because I've been singing for now quite some time. But there are many
Right.
people who have seen before. It's only thanks
Right.
to this. the recent again I'm barging in. It's Sairam Iyer where I was again during the lockdown.
Right.
Everyone lockdown. हम लोग कहीं से कहाँ digress हो गए. Okay, let me
नहीं
talk.
नहीं, मैं नेक्स्ट वर्ड पूछने वाली थी अभी एनीवे.
Languages. Look, I don't want to get beaten up by all because I'll get so many barrage of messages. तो मैं थोड़ा सब मैं
ये नहीं
languages
गया, हाँ गा लीजिए, करेक्ट.
अब मैं ईस्ट में हूँ तो let me even talk about Bangla. Okay. Let's say Bangla number which आप सबको पता चल जाएगा because the tune is the same, only the lyrics are different.
Right.
Okay, only vinyl and तो ठीक है.
ना जियो ना রজনী এখনো বাকি আরো কিছু দিতে বাকি বলে রাত জাগা পাখি না যেও না.
So that's Bangla.
Yes.
Cut करो. That's not.
ओ सजना बरखा बहार आई रस की फुहार लाई अखियों में प्यार लाई ओ सजना.
अभी ईस्ट में आ गया. Let me come to west. That's where Alan brought up. Jai Maharashtra.
Right. Maharashtra. Marathi.
I've given playback in movies as well, but you wouldn't know those songs. So let me sing something which is very famous. A few lines of this song, which again was trending.
Absolutely.
Talk about Maharashtra. You have to think the Koli folk, which is so extremely famous all over the world, you know. Vallore nakba ho, vallore Rama. मी डोलकर दर्याचा राजा घर पाण्यावरी बंदरांला करतो ये जा. मी डोलकर दर्याचा राजा.
आई बाबाजीला राजीले का मिलारी चुली पिवली गो मिसले जिरी सारी माझ्या किसान गो मालीला फुलेला चाफा बस परमालता बर्यान घेते झेपा नथना कान साजी रवानी गल भरून सोन्याची मानी कोलीवाऱ्याची मी गोराणी रात पुनवेला नाचून करतय मोजा.
ला ला ला.
रात पुनवेला नाचून करतय मोजा.
मी डोलकर दर्याचा राजा. वल्लवरे रामा. Now,
Wow.
Gujarat. Gujarati में अच्छा. Okay. There's a very famous Asha Bhosle song.
छेलाजी रे मारे हट पाटन थी पटोळा मोंघलावजो हेमा रुडारी मुरलिया चित्रावजो पाटन थी पटोळा मोंघलावजो रंग तो बल कोर कसो बल पालव प्राण बिछाव जोरे पाटन थी पटोरा मोघलाव जो चेला जी रे मारे हट पाटन थी पटोरा मोघलाव जो रे.
Wow. What is the highest pitch you have sung, Sai, in a lady's voice, in your other voice?
गाऊंगा आपको. हाय मैं कुछ गाता हूँ लेकिन मैं लैंग्वेजेस खत्म कर लूँ. मैंने
हाँ
क्या है ना, हाँ, बिकॉज मैं वो अगर नहीं खत्म करूंगा ना मेरा अटका रहेगा और फिर कोई ना कोई उठकर बोलेगा कि आपने नहीं गाया. I'm going to the sublime. I'm just singing some of. like okay, Punjabi में ऐसा कुछ गाता हूँ को पता चले, because so many Panju Bhangra numbers are there, but I would like to sing for you because essentially the words of this is Punjabi, but it's sung by
दर्द फिराक वाली ले जा संदेरा सुनियारदा ले जा संदेसा सुनियारदा तेनू वसदा दिल दी पुकारदा चिट्ठियां दर्द फिराक वाली ले जा संदेड़ा सुनियारदा ले जा संदेशा सुनियारदा.
That's from film Hina. Ravindra Jain, Raj Kapoor. Oh God. अब राजस्थानी.
केसरिया पधारो मारे देश हो पधारो मारे देश.
Sure. I'm trying to cover
as many languages.
East, west, north, south. The basic languages are covered.
Correct.
I'm mentally free.
I understand. On the lighter side, how do you handle so many fans, so many millions of them?
From the lighter side?
Yeah. No, I'm saying this because I think you'll get all kinds of weird messages as well. So,
yeah.
How do you handle those? How do you handle those guys and the girls?
I tell you, I mean, I have the mothers and daughters hitting on me. I have the aunties and nieces hitting on me. Sex is no barrier. I mean, everybody. I mean, you talk. The spectrum is like wide. The range is amazing. The choice is amazing. But I believe in the brotherhood of man and fatherhood of God. So, well, appreciate and understand where they come from. I don't want to give any specific mentions, but then yes, there have been some very, very crazy things happening. I've had people their palms and showing me, "हमने आपके लिए काट लिया." I've had people writing letters to me in blood and stuff like that. So it's sort of cajoling and making them understand. You know, what happens is when you start, it's something like how you have the film stars. I mean, अगर हमारे साथ ऐसे हो रहा है तो उनके साथ क्या होता होगा ये मैं सोचता हूँ. So that's a solace in a way. But then thanks to a little of the spiritual kind of upbringing that I've had, so that helps me, I should say. But otherwise, it's you can get carried away very easily, because what happens is they happen to see you day in and day out. They have the choice of playing my song over and again and again, and they keep searching for me. They will send me pictures and songs and videos of mine which I haven't seen myself, because हम तो गाना गा के छूट जाते हैं. I don't like to listen to myself as much, because I'll keep then pinpointing, at all the mistakes. I'll try to pinpoint the mistakes that I've made in a song, even if it's passable by the normal standards, but then it hurts. So, ये जो है वो देखते रहेंगे. So they fall in love with the person they keep watching every day. So to the extent, अभी देखो, for example, मेरे बाल बढ़ गए हैं. So if it's coming on my eyes, I tend to do if I've got a mic in my hand, I don't. You are not able to do this. So I'll do this. That's become another. So when I go, sir, एक बार वो बाल झटके ना आप जो करते.
Oh my God!
बाल नहीं, यार काट के ना वो कर. But you ask for it, yes. बाल है मेरे, so I can do that for you. So I remember me, and I was giving some performances, and some of these people, है ना, multiple times for your programs. तो वहाँ पे जब आए थे, I remember the parents telling me, you know, Sairam, what has happened? हमारे बच्चे को, our kid, we have taken the kid to the parlor to the hairdressers, you know, for and the kid has gone there and said, I want the cut like Sairam.
Good one.
So
Setting a trend as well.
that was an amazing क्या बोलते हैं, इससे अच्छा एक कॉम्प्लीमेंट नहीं मिल सकता ना एक बच्चे से जो मिलता है आपको, that
Correct.
feels really, you know. So वैसे रहा है. I've had people literally pulling my hair. There are people who ask me what shampoo I use. They want to know
Oh
what
my God.
they love my smile. Thank you so much for that. And crazy things.
Yeah.
आपके
Have you like
see my
played
messages.
pranks?
I'm trying to filter it out because the minute you ask me my messages, you know, it just started all the weird stuff that I have
Yeah.
received a lot of hearts. I have received a lot of kisses. And so much they keep pouring by the tons. Every day it happens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
thankfully,
But
used to it.
that's also very overwhelming, isn't it?
I observe this. I watch it from a witness point of view. You know, I
Right.
Sairam ये आपके साथ हो रहा है. ऐसे करके मैं देखता हूँ. I try to do that. So that helps me because I don't want to involve personally. You know, I don't like to mix up my personal life with my professional life. So I appreciate. I thank them for all the love, but I don't reciprocate the way they would want me to. I can't afford to. I can't be a Krishna. I
No,
can't.
but that keeps you grounded. Being away from it and watching it from the outside
Yes,
makes you grounded.
yes,
That's what
yes.
keeps you. Yeah.
And I know.
And have you played pranks with your voice?
Lots. I've fooled my parents as I've helped
Oh.
friends. Uh, it has been crazy. Some of my friends, if they had a girlfriend and they had to call them late into the night and all, they say, "Sai zara phone karna yaar." And then I'll call.
हेलो आंटी. हेलो सुषमा है. सुषमा आपकी आवाज को क्या हो गया? ये आंटी थोड़ा सा गला बैठा है ना, कल मैंने आइसक्रीम खा लिया था.
I'll be Sunita and see Sushma or vice versa or whatever. But इतना मजा किया है मैंने. And then that girl come online and I'll say, continue to talk, don't show any excitement. It's Sairam here. पहले मैं 2 line pull her also. So before the conversation leads to something more girlish, you know, all those girly secrets. So I try to cut the conversation because it is inappropriate. And then I start chilling and will scream at me and say, Sai, how dare you do this to me? So I've done that. I go around in the studio also. There's so many songs where, you know, then I've been asked to sing a male song in the female voice. You know, those kind of many funny things. My father, he has screamed into the phone so many times. I've called my appa and I've told him.
हेलो अंकल सायराम है क्या? I love you. Please फोन दीजिए ना.
ऐसे करके I'll do. My appa will शर्म करो. उसका पिताजी बोल रहा हूँ. But actually there have been females who used to call and ask my father, you know, कि अंकल आप उनको फोन क्यों नहीं देते? हम उनके बहुत बड़े fan हैं. Love him and all that stuff. So my dad got used to all that. But then sometimes, because I used to get a little more naughtier, you know. चलिए बेटा न सीख.
चलिए बेटा ना सही, पिताजी से तो बात हुई.
ऐसे करके. So all that. So those are fun.
So in this mood, एकदम मस्ती गाना हो जाए.
मस्ती गाना.
चुरा लिया, कजरा रे.
कजरा रे.
Which are already trending.
हाँ, कजरा रे is interesting.
ऐसी नजर से देखा उस जालिम ने चौक पर, कलेजा रख दिया चाकू की नोक पर, मेरा चैन बैन सब उजड़ा, जालिम नजर हटा ले, मेरा चैन बैन सब उजड़ा, जालिम नजर हटा ले, बर्बाद हो रहे हैं जी, बर्बाद हो रहे हैं जी तेरे अपने शहर वाले, मेरी अंगड़ाई न टूटे तो आजा, मेरी अंगड़ाई न टूटे तो आजा।
कजरा रे कजरा रे कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना,
कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना,
ओ तेरे नैना हमें डसते हैं तेरे नैना,
मेरे नैना तुम्हें डसते हैं मेरे नैना।
and that's a
Good one. Yeah.
Yes,
good
Jamina.
one. चुरा लिया भी please.
That I think you all should sing for me, na?
Oh yeah, right. वो तो है ही. सही है.
चुरा लिया है तुमने जो दिल को, नजर नहीं चुराना सनम, हाँ ले लिया दिल,
हाँ हाय मेरा दिल,
हाँ दिल लेकर मुझको न बहलाना,
चुरा लिया है तुमने जो दिल को,
नजर नहीं चुराना सनम।
The world is now going crazy over that. क्या CD player में LP बज रहा है.
Yeah, talking about COVID.
And और एक था ना, ये एक ही आदमी है जो चिक्कू काटे तो एप्पल निकलता है.
Very interesting. I mean, money.
वो जर्नी. Yeah,
is in
talk about that.
He had us in splits, and many people ask me, "Bilkul nahi, boss, nothing was planned." Let me give a quick synopsis to what happened.
Yeah.
COVID happened, came to a grading halt. They wanted me to come on. I said, no, it's not happening in my life, nahi kar raha hu, because I didn't have the right sound. Then the Sufi Score guys, they are the ones who approached me and things worked out, and I did this in the studio, though it was a little difficult. But that worked for me because I didn't know that some creative heads of from some channels were actually watching this, and they were very interested, and they got back to me. And I was given this, मुझे वेलकम किया गया ये चांस, कहा था कि प्लीज कम एंड जज, बी अ jury member for this. So I agreed. When I went there, I remember this company, they all are so amazing. All these children, they sing so beautifully well. You know, we don't need to be their judges at all. But then now that you've been made to sit there, there had to be some points that we need to, बोलते हैं ना, बाल की खाल निकालना, we have to do that. So I remember that day it was supposed to be children singing the judges' songs. That is Alka Javed Ali and Himesh Reshammiya's songs.
Right.
And this girl, she came and sang Aisi Diwangi. Generally, she sang well pound, है ना, अच्छा गाई थी वो. But then, like, I can't give a chartbuster to everybody, so there had to be some reason. So I found that थोड़ा सा जो अलका जी की आवाज में हो, जो एक vibrato, एक shake. People are asking me what is a vibrato. That wavy जो singing है, that is in layman's terms, उसको vibrato बोलते हैं. ये सीधा हो गया, straight. तो वो कम नजर आया, because इस गाने में that's the essence of the song according to me, therein a lot of emotions she's tried to show in her singing. So the guest of the day, the Ramayana cast, they were there and they asked the Lakshman जो हैं सुनील लहरी, तो उन्होंने पूछा कि ना, because they all thought the girl sang well and everybody gave a 10 to her and I was the only one who gave a 9. तो पूछा कि भाई क्यों आपने कम दिया, तो I tried to explain. And after the explanation, they should have left me, ना, छोड़े नहीं, गा के दिखाओ. So I had to do. मैंने कहा ठीक है अलका जी, आपने जैसा गाया था मैं आपको बताता हूँ. So it was something like
ऐसी दीवारगी देखी नहीं कहीं.
I didn't do that.
मैंने इसलिए जाने जाना दीवाना तेरा नाम रख दिया, तेरा नाम रख दिया.
हाँ नाम रख दिया.
तेरा नाम रख दिया.
Just to tell you that I
Wow.
also. There
And
are-
it happened again. And it happened again with Neha Kakkar.
Oh yeah, Neha. Fun because they quietly came and gave me the mic and said कि जब नेहा आ जाएगी, we want to give her a surprise. तो आपको उसका जो गाना दिल है गाना, but that day Alka ji wasn't well and she didn't come. So
Yeah.
Neha was there ना in the judge's seat for only that one episode she was there. तो उन्होंने मुझे कहा let's give her a surprise, Sairam. तो उनका दिलबर एक participant had already sung that. They said, तो इन्होंने कहा कि ऐसे एक लेजेंडरी सिंगर जो है आपके लिए खास आई है आज, बट यू क्लोज योर आईज एंड
Yeah, saw that episode.
इतना खबर है, ये कैसा असर है, तुमसे मिलने के बाद दिलबर. हाँ, तुमसे मिलने के बाद दिलबर. दिलबर दिलबर, हाँ दिलबर दिलबर, दिलबर दिलबर, हाँ दिलबर दिलबर.
when I sang that the ad libs so सचमुच she opened her eyes and just waiting अलका जी कहाँ है and then she couldn't find her and they showed हाथ दिखाया मुझे देख करके
Yeah,
That was-
that was a good.
called her and made me join her. It was nice, very nice, beautiful
Yeah,
impromptu act.
it was
Very
fun.
nice.
Yes,
Enjoyed.
correct. Yeah,
Yeah. So and this is
it's been
trending, I guess. People are editing that portion of it and it's all over the place now. And
yes, it is. Both the
Very-
videos, Alka Yagnik and the Neha Kakkar one.
I was never active on Insta. Not a great tweeter. I just about
Mhm.
manage Facebook. Now I guess I need to grow. Trying,
You're on our social media anyway.
trying to catch up. But then
Yeah.
this is yeah, amazing. I mean, you're such an amazing host, man.
Thanks.
So
Thanks.
you've got so many things.
Okay.
No sleeveless pants. So many things up your sleeves बोलना पड़ेगा आपको.
Oh,
The imaginary-
please. One of your friends said कि मेल सिंगर के भी चांस होते थे because he couldn't sing both ना, और अगर ओवरलैप होता तो ऐसे उसने मेल फीमेल मार्केट खा लिया. Can you imagine who that person is?
Come again. मैंने क्या?
One friend of yours who sang along also said कि मेल सिंगर्स को भी चांस मिल ही जाता था because overlap गा नहीं सकते थे. Then we used to get a chance. नहीं तो मेल फीमेल मार्केट he had eaten up anyway.
Okay.
Narasimhan Kannan said this.
Oh, so nice to know that. He's a very good.
Now, yeah. And this show is actually about you, not about me. But we met when you wanted to take a tour of ISRO. So talk about that if you want to.
Talk about this. I remember. Let me remind you. I think I remember how I got to know you. I got a random call from someone, and that's later on. She says, "Hi Sairam, I'm a big fan of yours, and I would like to have your program in Bangalore." And at that point in time, I think she got my number direct. मुझसे बात किया. Otherwise, there is a manager who handles all. So I said, "Okay, चलो phone आया है किसी का तो से तो मैंने कुछ बताया." And then she's very normally she's talking to me. And then one thing led to another, and I said, "Okay, आप क्या करती हैं?" I asked, कुछ नहीं है, I'm a scientist. I said, "What?" So I जैसे टीवी में दिखाते हैं ना वैसे कुछ होगा. No, I'm actually I'm with ISRO. I'm a space scientist. And ऐसे मेरे I remember falling off the seat and I said, "What?"
Please.
It's so actually normal, and I was taken aback because no airs about her, no nothing, and she was talking to me very, very easygoing normally. I said, "Wait a minute, tell me where you are. I'll come and sing for you, person." Then, then slowly we chatted up, and it was so nice to know you. And once I was in Bangalore, it was amazing to get invited to have a wonderful guided tour of ISRO. And I can't forget that. Uh, One of the most indelible memories that I've had in my life is the tour of ISRO, which I had thanks to you, Vidya. Amazing. Thank some amazing scientists who are so down to earth. They will pass off as anybody. You know, the guy next door or the lady next door types. They say, and of course Bharadwaj sir was there. He was, I think, heading there at that point in time, and it was amazing. Where so humbly he took me around and showed me the place, and I got to see some satellites in the making. Oh God, I can't forget. Amazing. It was an amazing experience. Thanks to you.
Oh, anytime we have a request from a very dear friend of yours, Satya Prakash.
Oh, Satya
Yes.
Bhai, he's an amazing artist himself, and apart from that, I think a very inspirational person, I should say, and he's got a very keen interest in sound and sound engineering. Whenever I've had a problem in Bangalore, he came to my rescue. Satya Bhai, I hope you're listening to this. This is for you.
Yeah, he wants you to sing "Ae Mere Watan Ke Logo."
Wow, Independence Day special. Abhi
Yes,
there was not
yes.
look at this. But yes.
लहरायो तिरंगा प्यारा, पर मत भूलो सीमा पर वीरों ने है प्राण गवाए, कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो, कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो, जो लौट के घर ना आए, जो लौट के घर ना आए। ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी, तुम भूल न जाओ उनको, इसलिए सुनो ये कहानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी, थी खून से लथपथ काया, फिर भी बंदूक उठा के 10-10 को एक ने मारा, फिर गिर गए होश गवा के, जब अंत समय आया तो कह गए कि अब मरते हैं, खुश रहना देश के प्यारों, खुश रहना देश के प्यारों, अब हम तो सफर करते हैं, अब हम तो सफर करते हैं, क्या लोग थे वो दीवाने, क्या लोग थे वो अभिमानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद कुर्बानी, तुम भूल न जाओ उनको, इसलिए कही कहानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जय हिंद, जय हिंद की सेना, जय हिंद, जय हिंद की सेना, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद।
बोलो भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की,
जय
भारत
जय
माता की
जय
वंदे
मातरम मातरम
वंदे मातरम।
मातरम.
This is a
Amazing.
song dedicated to not only the great soldiers of our country who gave us independence, it's also to all the COVID warriors all over the world and the people who have laid down their doctors, the nurses, the health workers, the policemen, everybody, every NGO, every volunteer who has worked toward this cause. A big, big, big salute to them. And
True.
I am falling short of words to show my gratitude.
Agree.
Salute to
Yeah,
each and
true,
everyone
true.
for having
Yeah.
fought for. We are here alive in front of you all. We are smiling away to glory. We are enjoying our lives, and we are so comfortably seated in the precincts of our cozy homes. You know,
Yeah.
it's only and only because
All
of these great.
them. Yes, yes.
Thank
Agree.
you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
True, true. Yeah. As we celebrate today our Independence Day, the 74th actually, I think in
Yes.
all these years, we probably देखा ही नहीं कि कोई public function नहीं है, celebration नहीं है. No, nothing, no pomp about the entire thing. Yes, it's been done in a small scale. How do you feel about all this? What would you like to tell people?
I would say this is more like a lull before the storm because
Mm.
you get used to freedom. Today, you talk to any of these millennial kids or the youth. I don't think there's any great value system to it. But once in a year you take out the tricolor and try to flutter it around, or, paste it on your, and it's more like flaunting it. But I don't think there's anything called the patriotic feel that you get. I mean, if you talk to your grandparents or your parents, probably they would be able to tell you more about it. So what does it mean to be bonded, to be placed, to be imprisoned? This thing nobody can understand. It's something like you can't understand happiness without sadness. You can't understand feeling good without feeling pain. Bliss can't be experienced without. So you need to have, unless you have something really hot and spicy, you won't enjoy something which is sweet. So I think this COVID experience which we've had taught us to value all that we never valued before. As I read somewhere, the so-called cheap things in life, things we thought which doesn't have value, walking around freely without a mask. I don't think you
Breathing
value so
easy.
much. Cover our face when you're out. Can't see the smile of a person. We wouldn't know even the person has got teeth or no. So, and jahan dekho sanitizing, you can't hug somebody, you can't shake your hands. I mean, everybody is an untouchable for you today. Things that you could never imagine would happen has happened today. And people are waiting to stir out, to just break away from the shackles and again experience freedom. So today is the time for you to actually do some good self-introspection, to understand what would it have been for the people pre-independence, what they would have gone through.
Yeah.
Isn't they didn't have the freedom to express themselves. They didn't have the freedom to do we have the freedom to do today. We have they're actually enjoying life. Thanks to all that, all the struggle that they have gone through, so many sacrifices. They shed their blood, their lives, everything here. I mean, it sounds more like a written story, a scripted story where we get to know that they fell short of money. The women folk, they actually gave away. गांधी जी को जाकर
Right.
अपनी jewelry दे दिया उन्होंने,
Correct.
अपने सारे life के and all that, you know, and still these people were so happy. And here we get to enjoy the things. So I think we decided to just forgo and forget. Who cares? Who was?
Mhm.
But today, after this experience of barely 4 to 5 months, I think we all, I include myself, we got to learn what it means to live in a free world and the actual meaning of freedom. So, dosto, friends all over the world, let us celebrate this. Let us internalize this. Let us take this as a very good experience and a learning to value things that we thought had no value.
Right.
The most valuable things of life are the ones which we get for free. Air. Ask the people who can't breathe and who are on a ventilator today,
Right.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Or just try to hold your nose for a while without opening your mouth, of course. You'll know what it means.
Yes,
Isn't it?
true. Yeah.
To be food, the kind of we enjoy street food here in India so much. Chatpata, vada pav, and so much more. And kuch milta nahi hai, and then you're stuck to all so-called healthy stuff at home. Valuing your parents and your mothers and your wives and all the women folk who dish it out, you know, आपको सब बना के देते हैं. When everybody gets to do all the homework in the house, I think they start valuing those also. So community living, family, value system, morals, there could not have been a better teacher than COVID. So a big salute to even COVID and the Almighty who did it.
For teaching us such good values. Right? I agree. Yeah. So, do we sign off? Thank you so much, Sai.
I would love to continue. I mean, this has been so nice. And let me tell you, Vidya, if you check all my interviews, I think this is one of the most, it stands out. It's something different from all the other questions that people have been asking. Though you have to ask a few questions, I can understand. But I would say I have to give you 100 marks for this because you
Thank you so much.
You've done some good study before you
That's what I said. We have a good team. The research is pretty fine.
All of them. Mellophile, I've heard that word for the first time. That's very interesting. Mellophile Mehfil. Hope I lived up to this, to all the crazy music.
Yes.
And any questions?
Absolutely.
Sorry, this is the first time I never.
I haven't seen the messages here as well, so I don't know. Maybe you have to just check the messages.
Anything, any specific? If you want to ask the coordinators if there's any question that they want to throw at me.
No, I can't see any.
Puttaparthi, would you like to come on?
Krishna ji.
Yeah, Krishna ji, ask.
Okay, hold on a second. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I was kind of watching you guys, and once again, thank you very much for coming on our show.
Would you want to ask him something?
Because generally, after this kind of a candid session, there are people wanting to know. They have some questions and queries, and so when this is such an amazing informal session that we have had, I said, let me also give an opportunity to someone if they are keen to ask some questions.
Actually, I would like to ask you. Actually, how do you manage this female voice and male voice when you are singing a song? It's very difficult, even to just for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and you are singing without any any break, even. I mean, without even breaking, right? Suppose you are singing a female voice, suddenly, the male voice comes. How do you manage this?
God has been kind. Of course, I put in a lot of efforts, and I think if I did the if I did what everybody did, I wouldn't be special, isn't it?
Yeah, agree. Go on,
That's
Anu,
what
ask.
I love.
Hi. Well, I'm dying to ask this question, believe me. So I mean I'm amazed that how you switch from male to female voice and female to male voice. Like, is there any situation when you actually felt that, oh my goodness, this one is like, when you go to a high pitch and it's switching to the different one, and like you have to literally like control it. Like, did this happen anytime at all? Like, when or cracked anything?
This. I remember, look, human beings, so even I have got a sore throat. The
Yes.
only thing is 1 plus 1. So I can, it's more like a car Stephanie, So, so I remember I was singing,
Satyam Shivam
Yes.
Sundar Sundaram.
and the voice went off. I did,
There we go.
Sundaram.
I turned the song instantly into a duet. So, so and I remember the concert in which my female just wouldn't cooperate. The auntie was on hartal. So, so I said, let the guy take over. So I sang a lot of male numbers, and the sound engineer who generally accompanies, he was shocked. He had never heard me sing so many male numbers at all.
Right.
You got a good range, yaar. तू ये भी गा
Yes.
रहा है? Of course. ये
Right.
मुझे ओरिजिनल
Right.
है यार. So then I have to go with the flow. What demand. So that's how I happen to sing those. But so of course I've had instances where, but talking about range, oh God, actually this in
That's
here
Anu's
somebody
Pucci. Anu's Pucci, I think.
song जिस देश में गंगा very
Ooh. Yeah.
passionate, amazing. The song is अब लौट चले नैन बिछाए बाहें पसारे तुझको पुकारे देश तेरा
Oh,
that's scary.
wow. That was so high. Yes.
Then I've got songs when naughty song was actually
अंग्रेजा मैंने कहा अंग्रेजा तुमने सुना और दिल ने दिल से क्या कहा.
how to do that. Or songs like
आपको आपको मालूम है आपकी तरह मेरे भी एक सुंदर साजन था उसकी आंखों में ताकत और दिल में हिम्मत थी बिजली की तरह नाचता हुआ मेरे पास आता था गाता था नाचता था मैं 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 पागल हो जाती थी देखो देखो आ गया सिर्फ मेरे लिए
आजा मेरी बाहों सपना मेरा टूट गया.
Wow.
Many such songs. So these, I love these kind of challenges. It's
Ikke
fun.
Chaturanar, probably that also is a big one for a
Yeah.
challenge also. Like,
चतुर करके जिंगार मेरे मन के द्वार ये गुजत जात हम मरत जात अरे चतुर नार करके जिंगार है थाम रुक है थाम रुक धुम धुम माए ओए 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 अम्मा नम 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 bala 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 re bala 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 re bala 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 re एक चतुर नार बड़ी होशियार एक चतुर नार बड़ी होशियार अपने ही जाल में फंसत जात हम हंसत जात अरे एक चतुर नार बड़ी होशियार.
wow, wow. I mean, I think this hour is never going to end with that. Thank you so much
And
for bringing him. We are having a blast here, and you have to come again because this is one of the best, like you said, absolutely. And congratulations. This is an amazing show, and we really, really had a great time on this special day, especially 15th of August.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you.
a
Thank you. Such
that's
Yes,
a
yes.
wonderful.
one of you, all your coordinators who have made it
Absolutely.
happen. Amazing. Melophile Mehfil, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Entirely our pleasure. Thank you
Independent
all for joining. We get you back music. Dil se.
Happy
thank you.
Independence Day to you all. Thank you.
Yeah. Happy Independence Day. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Krishna sir.
Thank you, Sairam.
Have you
No, I was listening, and thank you so much for your wonderful show. And thank you, Vidya.
we
Thank you
did an
for
Thank you,
amazing
sir. Sir, I should say thank you that you said, no, you could do this. I want you to do it. Thank you for bringing that out in me.
wonderful, wonderful. Sir. Have a
Yeah,
win
yeah.
and stay safe. And
Yes.
hopefully, once again, we'll see you on our channel again and sometime. Until then, thank you. Bye.
India.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Please. Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks. Bye.
Hear a lot of amazing songs and something that we really had a great fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Very
Yeah.
much.
Bye.